Dim the body. Dim the body. I do like this. I do like this. You do like this. I do like this. You balance well. I balance well. Smile.
Hello, it's your baby girl TV here once again. If you're new here, I am Divine Grace. Please subscribe to my channel. Whenever I upload new video, you'll get notified, and please press the bell button. Thank you very much. Alright, I want to be telling you things that you'll not be needing for your 3 weeks camp in Nysc. This will be very useful for you, because when we're going for a 3 weeks camp, they were like, carry this, take this, take this, take this. Oh, my dear, some guests really packed as if they were going to their husband's house. You needed to see the luggages and how they packed the things. Though me myself, I packed shower, but some I would say I packed a little bit very light. Okay, things that you don't really need to take for your NYSC 3 weeks camp. When we were doing our documentations and printouts of call-up letters and all that, they said after we printed our call-up letters and the green card, and they said you have to photocopy them 10 and I did that because I don't want any excuse. Getting to the camp, I only used, if I used as much as 3, that's what I used. And my ID card that I photocopied, I didn't use even one. So I would just assure you, just don't, if you want to print, highest you could print is 4. There are food cyber cafes there. You can as well print if you needed to print more. Those things, if I should bring it out now, you will see how bundled they are. I didn't even use, in the ID card, I didn't use one, but the call-up letter, green card, and my school results, I used, but not up to some of them. The highest I could use for some of them is 3. So you don't really need to photocopy that much. You don't need to photocopy that much. And then the other things you don't need to go with, if I would suggest, is church clothes, my dear. You can just take one, because you can even wear your NYC clothes and go to church. Nobody will tell you not to. I took 2 sharp, but the 2 I only wore 1 because it was so that you can pack light. But if you can take more than that, you can as well carry it, because when you stop at the gate, you needed to see the distance where you're going to draw your box to inside the camp from the gate. And sometimes not even sometimes, before you go inside the camp, the soldier will have to offload everything there at the gate to check your bags before whether there is any things like immunity, like gun, knife, razor. They'll have to ask you, do you have a razor or any other things before going inside. So you have to offload everything there. So you just need to pack that light so that you can draw your bus down to your hostel. Okay, and that's gown, your church clothes, that you gown, your trousers, your polo, and all that. Just take like maybe 1. For me, I took 2, but some persons took more than 2. I don't know where they are going to. So that's it. And then if you can do away with water can, fine, but it's needful and sometimes not really compulsory, because you can as well get maybe bottled water and then sort yourself. Sometimes in parade ground, you will not even put your bottle can close to you. You have to drop it a mile away from you. Well, sun will be hitting on the water, and sometimes after the parade and all that, you can't even drink that water again. You feel like you're drinking hot water. So, and me, my water can, I misplaced it along the line, and I didn't even buy again. So it was like maybe 2, it's not up to a week in camp, or 2 or 3 days in camp. I just stole the water can. So I didn't even buy again, and I could sustain it. Though there are some places that really drink water a lot. So if you can't, you can get your water can while going. So the other things that you don't really need in camp was good. Some people took too many weeks and this and that. Well, it's just for you to pack light. I will see if you're going, maybe you feel your hair will be that rough for the 3 weeks, because some persons, their hair are like me, my hair. If I braid my hair up to a week, you will be asking me like how many months it is. So if you know it will be that rough and it will be something you can't carry, you can just take like 1 week. So that is it. And you don't really need too many breverages, because there would be no time for it to put those things but I would say take, because some people like food too. Like me, I brought some back from my own provision that I took. So there was no really time. Main thing I do, because the stress, I have to eat food in my belly. I had to go to canteen new market to get food and put in my belly. Then other things I would say, in Nysc tourist camp, it was quite fun. But it was really stressful. There was no time to really wash your clothes like that, but we do manage to wash at night. Yes, but even in that night we'll come back late, and if you're trying to even wash, they will start blowing the whistle, and when they start blowing the whistle for you to go inside and sleep, so there was no time again for you. So the only thing we do, they have laundry there, those women that come to do laundry and wash your clothes. And sometimes those laundries, they wash their, you can pay them 15 naira by clothes, as cheap as that. So just for you to save your stress, you give those people, they will help you and do all that laundry and all that. So it was quite fun in my Nysc tourist camp, but it was stressed because I was really undergoing some little challenge on my leg, where I had a little accident before going to camp. I was not really joining them to do this parade stuff. That was my excuse. I always be at the Hearst clinic. Yes, the Nysc clinic. I have my own permit to go at anywhere I want to go. I can even go home, but I want to observe everything, every damn thing. So I couldn't go home, and I was just taking that time. That was the only time I could, like, once they said, yeah, to to the field, me, I'm going straight to the clinic to sleep. Oh God, I sleep. I used to sleep very well. I slept very well, and that was November, December bad, and that was at my time period. And I was posted to Kaduna State, my dear. That early morning parade, early morning routine stuff. Hey, I don't do it. He wants me to die, go. My only ticket was, I have it. I can go to the clinic and sleep. But if you needed to see me dressed that period, I was covering up and down. That was why I said, if you're going to the northern states, please get your hose, get your jacket. But they don't allow off color, take white. But they only allow those on leggings because it was that early morning, but they don't allow it. Take white. And if you want to buy it in white stockings, white glove, white hose, white cardigan. Just take white. Thank you. I know you'll benefit a little from this, and please, if you know this video is going to be useful for you, please click on the bell button and subscribe to my channel. Whenever I upload new video, you get notified. Thank you very much. I shall see you next time. Still your baby girl, Divi.